Hello everyone, Essence here. This time I want to show you how to deploy the rubric that you've developed, you created before into your Dropbox folder. So first step, you should open your module learning room and then click on Dropbox. And then you create a new folder. Give it a name. For me, it's just test 1. Then grade out of, you put 16 here. It's a postgraduate module. Then here in gradebook, you can click on the small arrow here and click on the first option, edit or link to existing. So click on that. When you reach here, then click on this button, change grade type and scheme. Under grade type, you should select the select box option. Then grade scheme, you should select the one that you've created for yourself, right? Very important thing, never select these options. So NTU GPA postgrad grades 2023, NTU GPA undergrad grades 2023. Do not choose these two because the whole calculation will be wrong, right? So what should you do? You should create, a grade scheme yourself from scratch, or alternatively, you can drop me an email. I can copy and paste my grade scheme into your learning room, which is easier, faster, and you don't need to create grade scheme at all, right? So for this assessment, I want to use this grade scheme that I've developed for postgrads. I select it and then click OK. So this one is set. Then other things you should, set how to do it. So due date, then availability, start date, finish date. So these are things that I'm sure you know how to do. Then under submission, again, you have these options. For example, one file. You can change the setting, and then in this section, evaluation and feedback, if you open it, there is a section for rubrics. On this bottom, you open it, add existing, because we've already created a rubric for this assessment. I highly recommend you not using this one, create new one, create a rubric properly from edit room, and then add it using this function, this option here. You click here, and then this is the one I've created for the second assessment, element 2, add selected. So rubric is now added to my Dropbox, and then make sure you activate your 10 and everything. And then when you finish, you can click on save and close. All right. The folder is created. Next thing I should do, just click on the folder. I have my student names here, left hand side. And if I click on go to evaluation, so this area is blank now because no work has been submitted yet. But here you can find your rubric. So if I click on this arrow again, it will be expanded. So you can start marking students' work. So let's say this one is high com, then low distinction, low com, and then high com. So the rubrics, when you put the grades here and you select the grades, it provides a student with automated feedback. We've created this before. And then it also automatically calculates the overall grade. As you can see here, it also changed the overall grade to C high. Why do we have this option? Why do we have that grade scheme? Because it's easier to convert this to the banner sheet later, right? So the banner sheet format, we have it here. We don't have it for, these criteria. So for criteria, I use mid distinction, low distinction, these sort of things. But for overall grade, I try to adapt that format of the banner sheet. So C high, and you can see C mid, be automatically done. You don't need to change anything, but always you can override the grade if you want. For example, it is currently 11.7. right? If you think, no, it's not HighCom, it's something like Lotus, that you can override the grade, but I do not recommend it, to be honest. But yeah, it is possible. And then when you finished, when you put your feedback, you can put your feedback, overall feedback at the end. You can add feedback for every single criterion if you like. Very detailed feedback you can provide on each section. And then when you finished, you save it as a draft. Definitely we don't click on publish, because if you click on publish, everyone can see it. I mean, students can see it, right? So we save it first, and then after moderation, you can select them all and publish the result for students to see it, right? So we save the draft, and that's it. We can navigate to the next student using these arrows. So basically you will see students' work here, and here you have your rubric to mark it. You can also make it full page by using this icon here. So as you can see, these are all, you can select this and again mark it if you want to use this mode. Again, it calculates the grade automatically and put it there. Okay, thank you very much, and hope it is useful for you. If you have any problem, just drop me an email.